3. And we are back. Hi. Welcome to the National Press Photography Association. Best of photojournalism, still photography content. We're here on the campus of Ohio University with our esteemed judges, including Brett Smith, Michael P. King, Nikki Kahn, Guy Reynolds, and Sue Morrow. We have a team of volunteer students, faculty, and staff from the School of Visual Communication. They're here to help the judges select and celebrate the best work from the field from the last year. The judges have reviewed every entry prior to coming to campus. They've made some initial selections. We have pooled their selections into the images on the screen behind me. We will walk through those with the judges to help them make their selections in this category, which is SPF, Sports Feature Single. A sports-related feature picture that depicts the jubilation of victory or the agony of defeat. The event coverage should be separate from the game action or outside the field of play. So we are on SPF. You can double as a light switch operator. Thank you, sir. I'm looking for a show of hands. Okay. Next. Next. 1. Next. Oh, sorry. 5. Next. Next. 1, please. Next. Next. 1, please. Yeah. Next. Next. 1. Next. 1, please. 1.
No, it's 2.
2.
No.
Still 2. Okay.
I think we had 4. Yeah. We'll compare. Yeah.
1. Next. 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 2. Next. 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 1. 3, please.
4.
4. Can you back up to the 4 on that one, please?
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you. Next. Next.
There's 3 versions.
Okay.
Have to
3 on
get
that
at
one.
the finish line.
Let's see. Go to finish. Next. 1, 2. Next. 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 2, 3. 1. Next. Next. 1. Next. 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 1. 2, 3, 4. Next. Oh, I'm sorry. Please back up those both 1 there, please. So it's here, 1. Next. Oh, I'm sorry. Back 1 there, please. Thank you. Next. 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 4. Next. 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 One. Next. 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 Next.
Finish.
Okay.
Could I add
Yes.
one to the fifth, no, sixth one in from the top, the sliding to home?
This one?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, ones and above.
This is better.
Can we drag the three that are alike together?
For me, it's the first one,
Okay, so let's click on the first one.
or maybe the
Okay.
third, but
Yes.
it's first and third.
And remind me, what was the outcome?
He won,
He won.
USA did not.
Okay.
It was like a new record.
Right.
for this,
15 hundredths of a second.
Right, okay.
And it's from the same
The next one.
country that the screen.
Is that, wait, where are we?
Next.
Is that the
This
second one?
two. Yes, sorry.
That's okay.
3.
First one.
Back. Back.
I like having a little bit more arm
The
of the guy in the
third,
background.
maybe the third one. So
The
can we
third
go
one
between
next
the
is the
first
third.
and the third?
Next.
Is that the third one?
This is 3.
I like that distance between.
Okay,
Yeah.
pop out a second. Drag the third one to the left one.
I like the separation, which
Between the
eliminates
two,
the first
yeah.
one.
Go to the first one for a second. Step to the next one.
Let's see.
The eyes pop.
Back. Step forward.
The disbelief in the guy in the background is better in the first
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Back.
It's a little, just a touch
I
more.
think so too, and the fact that they were so close, the fact that his shoulder is touching him, I doesn't bother me at all. I think that's a better.
Go back
crop.
and forth, just like, maybe the first one. It's like, wow.
Yeah, I think it comes down to the guy in the back.
Yeah.
The guy in the
Yeah.
front's basically doing what he's doing,
Yeah,
for which he'll forever be embarrassed. But the guy in the
The
back,
first one,
that one.
yeah.
that one.
Yeah, he looks like he's the most in shock at that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that first one.
So let's take the first
Pop.
one.
Pop back up. Now here's the question.
Yes.
Do you then eliminate the other two?
I would,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
because just like the guy in the back, they came up just short.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's all a matter of inches.
Why
It
would-
is.
Why would we keep them?
Just
Yeah,
before they go away.
Because they still caught the moment.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Would you HM them at all? Will you select the other two?
It's a good question.
I'm not saying we should, but I'm saying that's the logic. And
That's-
it's
Put
tough.
a full stars on them?
Between a
Sucks,
good picture and a
sucks
great
to
picture.
be second and third.
Yeah, well, sorry about
I
that.
think they're all three great.
Having all of this.
It's definitely a
it's more
good
to be
longer
fourth.
discussion. for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so sort them again by ranking? So can you drag the other two to the far end, the bottom row? Yep. Okay, starting here with the bicycle, pop it up big. Given everything else, does it stay in the mix?
No.
Doesn't for me.
Okay, 0 stars? Just stay in the mix.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Okay,
it.
next one. Just stay in the mix.
I think it's the wrong angle. I think it's the wrong spot. And that TD guy really bugs me.
Zero?
I didn't notice them until you said that.
Zero stars, please.
Yeah,
Thank you. Does it stay in the mix?
I don't see that as a feature photo at all.
No, I think it's post-action. I mean, he's
Yeah.
reacting to the victory in the same way that the guy sliding in home is,
Yeah,
I believe.
I guess so, but I don't see it as an HM.
that's,
I voted for it, mechanism.
Okay, 0 stars? Thank you. Does it stay in?
I like it, I don't love it.
Yeah.
I love the moment.
It does beg a lot of questions, because the three guys on the left are completely depressed. The two in the chair are laughing, and the guys on the right are talking. Everybody's doing something so different.
it's an interesting.
It really makes you wonder what happened.
I would keep
Is
it
the image
there.
good enough to want to know what happened?
For me, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll read the caption, please.
I read it last night.
Okay.
It just talks about how they're all friends.
Yeah, come on.
Did I talk about the game at all?
I believe.
Go ahead, did you read it?
Southbridge High School football player J.C. Harder sat on teammate Colton O'Brien's lap in the locker room before the Class 2A football state championship game at Lucas Oil Stadium.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it's pregame.
pregame. So we got some goofing, some,
And then there's,
Trying to get in the
there's
zone.
Game's
further
finished.
down,
They're just getting ready for
there's a
the
quote
game.
from one of the two guys that are looking friendly about how they're all just good friends regardless of whether they're teammates.
Looking friendly, is that how you describe it?
Well, you know what, I went to the caption because I wanted to know if this was some social issue thing and these two guys are gay and playing football.
Right.
which would have been different. Okay, so does it stay in the mix?
I think so.
I like it.
I-
Okay, next one.
It's a great little moment.
Stay in the mix?
That's so close.
Is that Bolt?
It's both on the left and the yellow.
Right, when Bolt, that's why I liked it primarily, I guess, because who it was, it's really graphic.
They're doing the announcing is what they're doing. They announce each runner one at a time. Bolt always goes last and whatever. And they're just getting him. The crowd is screaming and he's telling them to not be quiet. Makes them scream loud.
I feel like a graphic picture has to be perfect,
And
and
it's
it's
not.
not perfect.
It's not.
No. So this doesn't work for me. I love the idea of
That's
it.
fine.
Okay, 0, go.
Again, it's just like a sweet little moment.
Yeah, it's adorable.
Pre-game, and this little kid comes along and starts like asking them questions.
Yeah. Why are you
It's just
so
funny.
big?
I think
It
it's,
needs to be a skinny horizontal for
yes, exactly, same thing I was gonna say, I think it's cropped wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I think it's way too
Okay,
loose.
so does it stay?
No,
No.
Okay, 0? Just stay?
that's a portrait for me.
Wish
That's
it
like
wasn't portrait.
different cat.
Okay. 0?
I voted this in because of the story behind it.
Yeah.
I wish it were a little bit better. I wish it were a better photograph, but it goes to news of the flooding in Texas.
And I went back and forth on this too, and I
Did
just
you?
feel, it's like the second inning. Like, and I hate to like have it hinge on like moment in the game, but I mean, they did end up winning that game and the series, like, the photographer was assigned to that, so wait for a moment on the, like, have that whole situation come together. I thought it was a great picture for the time, but as far as being timeless for the contest,
I agree with that 100%. The thing on the TV screen is nothing. If it's a picture of Altuve scoring, sliding in, whatever, it adds a lot to it. It's like, I wonder what this guy's cheering about at this point. It looks
Well,
like it was
cheering, they're in the World Series. Anything that
Yeah.
happens, you're excited. You're in
Yeah.
the World Series.
Yeah,
Your life
well-
is either full of crap because your house just got blown away. And you have that's the beauty of sports
I
to
mean,
me,
they're
is you
down
have a
the
moment to
Raptors.
cheer for this local team. When everybody else is
Right.
falling into the shitter, they can sit there and root for a baseball game and be proud for a few minutes. I mean, that's the beauty of sports. It allows you to just kind of be happy and proud about something else when your life isn't going quite the way you want it to.
And I believe the caption speaks directly to that point, but I
Yeah.
love the fact that their house is down to the rafters.
Yeah.
And they have something to cheer
But to
about.
Michael's point, it's not a great moment. Plus, I can see the TV cameraman and everybody else in the mirror and everything else.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, their TV is there. Oh.
That's TV's in there too, because I can see the belt around, which means he has all that equipment. Right? So it's a whole
Okay,
shoot.
so does it stay?
Not for me.
I'm so
It's
sorry.
too
It
bad.
doesn't transcend.
Okay,
I love the fact they have a cooler,
Zero.
because they don't have a refrigerator.
Right,
does it
exactly.
stay in the mix?
I think I'm the only one who voted for this. and I
No.
was-
Okay, zero.
It needs to be perfect. It's like,
I was back and forth on this being in my picks and not. I could.
Ken speaks to news.
Where is this again? Is this Houston?
Before the Super Bowl in Houston, I believe.
Houston.
Just, I think that's what
Playing
it
in
is.
a pool
You gotta love the
basketball
kids'
court.
t-shirt, basketball never
I know, and
stops.
I hate words and pictures, but it's,
So, does it stay as an HM potential?
I
yeah.
think so.
Okay, next one.
I'm the one that chose this. I just thought it was, I mean, you see the swimmers doing that, you know, what they do, which is really bizarre to begin with, in the water, and here they are practicing and
I
getting
like
ready
this.
on
I
that.
like this too.
I thought it was really interesting.
And what I like most about this is that it's behind the scenes.
Right.
And it was my mantra in Indianapolis with Patrick Schneider, who a lot of people don't like, was show me what I missed, even if I was there.
Whoever Patrick Schneider is.
What's that?
Let's move on.
Next.
Wait,
Stay?
I'm,
Yes.
Not for me.
It's okay.
I think there was enough interest in the last one.
Yeah, it stays.
Okay.
Yes.
Does it stay?
As far as watch party things go, I mean,
Yeah.
everybody's happy.
Yep, it's a good one.
That's really good.
So
The
it
light
stays
is
in the mix?
nice.
I like it.
Okay, next.
There was something kind of beautiful and creepy about this, but all at the same time. I mean, I didn't pull the star.
I was the one who voted for this, and I really like the moment and
Beautiful.
let's.
I like
This
it
is
a
something
lot.
you never see. I never see
Okay.
wheelchair racers out in the woods, so.
I know, right?
This is one of Ansel Adams' only sports.
I don't think this is a race. I know it's not a race. This is after his workout and stuff.
Yeah. I
He's
like
got-
it.
You know what this picture reminded me of in a way? It's
Gene
Gene
Smith
photo
going,
of
kids
Yeah.
going
two
through
kids
that,
going
yeah.
through.
Nobody likes that.
And here's Ansel Adams' picture right there. So you get both of them in one. Okay, back.
I would keep that, I'm voting for it.
Okay. This in?
No for me on this.
Not for me.
Guy, you the one that put it in.
I can lose it.
Zero, please.
This might have been an accident, but it's kind of a really cool accident.
Still funny.
Yeah.
Okay, we're 2 stars, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we can pop out. Starting with the wheelchair, all the way through slide, we put a second star on those. Show us 2 stars in the bottom. Okay, now bring them up just a little bit. Now, okay, let's start at the top left for a moment. Just pop through them big, just kind of 1001, 1002. I want you to start thinking about what you think of the top 3. So if you, yeah, thank you. Okay. What would you put on the top row, Brad?
I like the runners, that's already number 1 there. I like the synchronized swimmers.
Drag them up right after the runners, please. Thank you.
And I'm getting more drawn to that rodeo person than I was originally.
Okay.
Love the light on the one cowboy back there.
Yeah, that's
It's incredible.
And the more I look at it, the more I like it. There's a few other good ones, but those are the three that kind
Okay.
of gravitating towards.
Michael, what would you add to that?
I don't disagree with any of those choices. I think I'd move up the beard scratching and the basketball watch party.
Yeah, I did like the theory.
So right after cowboy is
No, after the kids. I think the kids should be
rounding
the
basics. And then basketball watch party, there we go.
Yeah.
Nikki, what, are you good with that, or is there something else that needs to be considered?
I really like the boxing, that sense of place shot with the
Mhm.
sunset.
Mhm.
And I'm not really sold on the kids around
Baseball kids.
baseball
Running the
kids.
bases.
Running the bases, I would move move them down for me a little, but other than that. And the jubilation shot, I mean, like, I've shot that so many times, it's just like you're just sitting there waiting for the moment.
You mean the one in first spot?
No,
right?
the one in that.
Oh, the watch
yeah,
party.
second
Baseball?
watch party.
Oh,
I mean, like, it's just
okay.
something I've seen enough
Right.
before, and something I haven't seen would be the guy, the black and white.
Wheelchair. Can we drag wheelchair over next to boxing arena? There you go. And drag the kids running the base right there in front of the wheelchair. Thank you. Sue?
I'm not crazy about the shower room photo.
Okay.
I would move up the flooded basketball court.
So right after wheelchair, will you drag?
Yes.
Yep, there you go. Thank you.
And I'm gonna leave it right there.
Go ahead.
The showering photo I could lose completely.
Can we drag that to the end of the line, please? Thank you.
The pigeons on the field I could lose completely.
John Parade, drag that to the end, please.
I can live that with you.
I'm not a fan of the basketball kids. And the watch party, I'm not a real fan of that either because I've seen so many of them. I mean, it's a damn fine photo, but I don't think it's an award-winning photo.
Given what we have, can we start with pigeons, please? Large?
Pigeons,
Pigeons large?
pigeons.
Pigeons.
Pigeons large, please? Does it stay in the mix?
No, for me.
It's not perfect, so I can lose it.
I can live with that.
No,
One star, please. Shower.
I'm not ready to.
Yeah.
technically it's the most.
I could live with that.
One star, please.
You know, I don't remember exactly, but I think that's the guy who's in the wheelchair going home in the woods, I think. But I don't remember.
King being one's technically really nice.
One's-
But does this stay as an HM?
Sure.
One yes.
This was an important moment in the series, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
It was.
It's the first time the Astros ever won the World Series, and Altuve was MVP out of the series.
It's a nice
So it
picture.
matters.
Yeah.
It's a nice,
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
good honorable mention.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Back to Steph. Does this stay as an HM?
I like this a lot, too.
Okay.
I think Sue did. Again, it's like showing me something that I can't see normally, and it's in the locker room. And it's just a great little moment there.
I don't love it.
I'm on the fence.
The three guys on the left are getting their game face on.
Yeah.
Okay, back to Steph.
Yep.
Does this stay as an HM?
No, for me.
One no, two no's.
I was never quite as enamored with this one.
No.
Great.
I just wish I'd seen a little more on the bottom or
Yeah.
something. It just.
Yeah.
One star,
it's
please.
for me.
HM
For me,
or something?
Yes.
Okay,
that's a gorgeous picture.
okay.
And I love this, too.
I think it's so simple. The caption's hilarious.
Oh, is it?
Okay.
There's a quote, "We're going to run the bases so you know where they are."
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I'd note that all four of them are in stride too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
And the little scoreboard behind them.
Okay, we can pop out, please. Bring them up some. Is that your order first, second, third, Brad?
I really like that swimming photo. The synchronized swimming photo. It's just
Yep.
so different. I've seen people react to this track meet thing before. The swimming thing is just so unusual. I could be swayed either way, but I like the swimming photo.
Okay.
But I'm happy with the track picture too.
Okay.
I do understand that though, so, but.
Would you move something ahead of Cowboy?
No,
I need the beards.
I wouldn't. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut out the up.
No, I was just saying I like the beards.
The beard.
You'd move the beards ahead of the Cowboy.
Yeah, it's like something you don't see. Here are these grown men.
We haven't discussed the beards either.
It's
So
ritual,
I
isn't
think
it?
we're avoiding the beards.
the,
Personally, I just think we're all.
It's
kind
such
of
a
sidestepping
moment.
it.
It's a ritual, isn't it?
no.
No.
Well, it might just be their thing.
In fact,
Yeah.
well, I can't vote for it. That's why
What, read the
I've got
caption,
quiet
please,
about it. But
of
I
the
think I need
beards.
to read the caption on that.
Playoff beard.
Texas Rangers Mike Napoli and teammate Jonathan Croy pull on each other's beards after Napoli hit a third inning home run against the Miami Marlins.
So it's a regular season game, it's not a playoff. They both have beards, it's just like a.
So it's,
something they
but
did.
it's not the high-fiving and all that after a home run. This is,
Beard scratching instead.
so it's kind of cute, but I don't know whether it,
Completely unsanitary, but.
Okay. Mickey, you would move it ahead of the Cowboy.
Well, could we look at blowing out the...
Absolutely, we'll start there.
Would you want to move
It's
Back. Or you can just walk backwards large. Thank you. Backwards.
I do love this one.
Backward.
I'm creating something else for me. There's a niche word for it.
Okay. Pop out.
Could we also look at the boxing ring large,
Yes.
please?
And get a caption.
It's just like, it's something
Cuba.
so
It's in Cuba.
beautiful and...
That's right.
It looks like
boxing
Cuba?
is such a big part of,
It's just beautiful.
Okay.
Do you still want the caption?
Yeah, I would, just a reminder.
Boxers train at the Gimnasio de Boxeo Rafael Teo
In Havana.
Sunsets in Havana. Hundreds of professional and amateur boxers train at the open air gym, which helped produce more Olympic champions than any other country from 1968 to 2000.
I think a stronger moment in the ring would
Yeah.
have elevated it more. I think it's fine where it is.
It's a beautiful photo.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay.
The person
Let's
hired-
figure out 1, 2, 3. Given the proximity of one that you have a connection with to a place, I'm going to ask you to hold off until we see where that one falls. So that we don't influence the first 3 places. Does that make sense? We'll see where that goes. So, Brad, 1, 2, 3 seem like the right group. Maybe not the right
Those are
order, but
definitely
right
my
group.
top 3, absolutely.
Mike, we were talking about possibly moving the swimmer to over a spot. Let's do this for 1 second. Drag boxing ring right after beard scratch. Drag rounding the bases over 1. Start with races. Rounding the bases. I'm looking at it here. You go to the race at the top. Put 3. No, just select them. Put 3 stars. And do 3 stars and above. Now bring them up in size. Now we're looking. Now we're looking. Okay.
I'm sorry, do none of us think that the asterisk photo could possibly raise to top 3 due to news value and moment?
I like.
Even though it's not creative, it is.
Not for me, it doesn't.
It doesn't, okay.
We need that.
Yeah,
Nobody else?
I wouldn't move it to the top 3, but I would definitely keep it.
Okay.
We're not losing it. I'm just
No, I
looking at
know,
it.
I was just toying with the thought that it might be top 3 based on moment and news value.
Yeah.
But
Given the 3 across the top, can we move synchronized swimming to the left one? Thank you. What do you think, Sue?
I like synchronized first because one person saw that and we saw 3 different versions of the track reaction. I would like to see the boxing ring moved up to 2nd or 3rd. Probably 3rd.
Drag the boxing ring in front of Cowboy.
So what are you taking out, the cowboy?
And I just adore that cowboy, that rodeo photo. I just want to see what it looks like.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
No, take rodeo back up. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm good with that.
how about rodeo in 2nd?
Okay, try that. Yes. Thank you, Michael.
Beautiful. That light on the
The
one guy
light,
is just
the
ridiculous.
symmetry, the timing of where those ropes, I mean, look at the rope going under his elbow.
That's as close
And
to
how
a
it
perfect
hits-
picture as you can.
And hitting the top of that hat.
Hit the top of the hat with the same, like,
I initially didn't
crazy.
pick this because I felt they weren't utilizing the loop in the composition, but they kind of are
But they
by
are.
not filling it.
I like,
Does 1, 2, 3 feel right?
Yeah, I like this one myself.
Okay. Let's put a 5, a 4, a 3, and across this bottom row we put 2s. Okay, now let's do 2 stars and above. Is there anything out of the 2 stars that you now say, we shouldn't recognize it, let's let it go?
I think it's a really great version, but I could live without the basketball photo if we have to.
You mean the watch party?
I'm sorry, the Golden State Warriors basketball watch party.
I mean, the
I'm
watch
sorry.
party for me is not,
I agree.
it's.
1 star there, please.
Like,
Is that okay?
I was fine cutting it off after the Astros picture, honestly.
I'm happy with this. I like all 4 of those on the bottom.
What about the beard, though?
You need to get rid
It's
of
an
it.
HN,
move it up.
or get rid of it?
There's nowhere to move it up.
No, I wouldn't
You want
get
it
rid
for
of
HN?
it.
Okay.
I think it's a nice moment.
It is
and-
fun.
It
We
is.
all laugh.
And
You
it's
know,
an
because at the end of the day,
unusual
they're 31-year-old guys who are still boys.
I know, huh?
That's
Okay.
kind of the
Just
fun of it.
asking. And we,
Yeah,
I,
yeah, they started as these little kids here on the
Yeah.
lower left,
Exactly.
and now they're making millions.
Yeah,
we all kind of responded with a laugh, and how often.
Okay, you good?
Yeah.
I am.
I am.
Nice.
So to wrap on it, thank you, thank you, thank you.